Welcome in the second video. Today we are study the pericyclic reaction. We will identify the different type of pericyclic reaction. The pericyclic reaction are classified into the four type. One is electrocyclic reaction. Second is the cycloaddition reaction. Then the third is a sigmatropic rearrangement, and the fourth is a group transfer reaction. First, how will identify the electrocyclic reaction? Electrocyclic reaction are the constant reaction, means the single reacting partner will be involved. The single reacting partner expands its own pi bond and converted into the one new sigma bond. If the number of pi electron in a multiple of n4, therefore it is considered as a 4n system. If number of pi electron not a multiple of n4, therefore it is considered as a 4n plus 2 pi electron. In a first example, there is a ring closing reaction. In this reaction, the number of pi bond is a 6. Therefore, the 6 pi electron. The 6 pi electron means not a multiple of n4. Therefore, it is considered as a 4n plus 2 system. During the formation of n product, it expands its own pi bond. It converted into the 2 pi bond and one new sigma bond. Means this reactant expands its own pi bond and converted into the new sigma bond. Therefore, it is considered as a electrocyclic reaction. The electrocyclic reaction classified into the two types. One is ring closing reaction and the second is the ring opening reaction. In ring opening reaction, the sigma bond are breaking, converted into the one new pi bond. Means ring opening will be takes place. This electrocyclic reaction are proceed by the reversible manner. There are the two mode of induction. One is the thermal induction and the second is the photochemical induction. The electrocyclic reaction best explained with the help of an Woodward-Hoffmann rule. In the two mode of an induction, the two product will be formed of opposite stereochemistry. There are the two mode of an cyclonization. One is disk rotation mode of an cyclonization and the second is the Kohn rotation mode of an cyclonization. If the HOMO orbital, means if you study the frontier molecular orbital diagram of that particular pi electron system, the HOMO of that system is possess C2 symmetry. If the C2 symmetry, then it undergo the Kohn rotation mode of an cyclonization. C2 symmetry means center of an symmetry. If you go in a equidistance in opposite direction, we obtaining the same symmetry, then it is considered as a C2 symmetry. Then Kohn rotation means the two orbital possess C2 symmetry, means the orbital rotated in the same direction. Both orbital will be rotated in the same direction. It may be the clockwise or anti-clockwise. Therefore, it is referred as the Kohn rotation mode of an cyclonization. The second is the disk rotation mode of an cyclonization. If the atomic orbital possesses mirror symmetry. Mirror symmetry means if you bisect that atomic orbital, then it divided into its mirror image. Therefore, it is considered as a M symmetry. If the homoatomic orbital of that system possesses mirror symmetry, then it undergo disk rotation mode of an cyclonization. Means one atomic orbital rotated in a clockwise direction and the second atomic orbital rotated in a anti-clockwise direction. Means disk rotation mode will be followed. In a Woodward-Hoffmann rule, there are two systems. One is 4n system and the second is a 4n plus 2 system. If number of pi electron in a multiple of n4, therefore it is considered as a 4n system. If the number of pi electron is a not multiple of n4, therefore it is considered as a 4n plus 2 system. In case of n4n system, the thermally allowed by the conrotation mode. In case of an fluorine system, photochemically allowed by the disrotation mode. In case of an fluorine plus 2 system, thermally allowed by the disrotation mode, while photochemically allowed by the conrotation modes. Okay, detail will be studied in our next lecture. Thank you.